Sniper Elite is a series that I enjoy. It really started to come into its own with Sniper Elite 3. The prior two games had a lot of fun, but there was a decent amount of roughness to them. 3 also allowed for much of the stealth action sniper concept to be fully realized. It offered larger maps with a load of options on how to tackle everything, and as a result, it provided a lot of replay value. 4 took everything about 3 and then refined it further. It is a fantastic title, and as a result, I was looking forward to seeing how 5 would refine the gameplay even more. Sniper Elite was never a series that featured large jumps between each entry. It is a series of incremental improvements that is always building upon the prior game. I had the opportunity to try out the new Sniper Elite 5, and today I want to go over the first few hours of the experience. Here are my early impressions of Sniper Elite 5. The first level both acts as a short tutorial and then translates into a level that you would expect to see in Sniper Elite 4. This sort of felt like a combination of Sniper Elite 3 and 4's first levels. In 3, we get a cool cutscene with a more linear level, whereas in 4, we get thrown into the action and it's up to us to figure everything out. While the cutscene in 3 is cool, I prefer the more gameplay-focused introduction of 4. So with 5, I was a bit worried that the entire level was going to be a bit too linear. Thankfully, the first 20 to 30 minutes is there to ease the player into the game and learn some of the more basic mechanics, along with spending some time on the narrative and characters before things open up. Following the tutorial portion of the level, it turns into a more open and expected experience if you've played Sniper Elite 4. You are given your main objectives and where they are, then it's up to the player to explore the rest of the map to seek out side missions. There's an element of exploration here where you traverse the map and encounter new optional objectives that you can choose to complete. Sometimes you might have an idea on what you might encounter, and at times you honestly do not know what type of additional mission you will find. The level acts as this mini open world of sorts, and leans more in the direction of allowing it to be tackled through player choice, rather than being a checklist of sorts to complete. The core gameplay is broken up into 3 parts: sniping, stealth, and third-person shooting. The sniping is just as satisfying as it's always been. The best aspect about it is how you can slow down time to line up your shots, as you surgically decide how to take down an enemy. Once you fire off a shot, the camera will switch to the bullet's perspective as it flies through the air, towards your target. As it approaches your enemy, it will slow down even more and shift to an X-ray camera to glorify the damage of your shot. This is both disgustingly detailed and awesome to pull off. Eyes will explode, jaws will shatter, bones can be broken, and many organs can be targeted. It is over the top in the best way and delightfully gamey. This element of the game has been a staple, and it never gets boring to fire your sniper rifle. With each sequel, Sniper Elite has become more well-rounded in the options that it provides to the player, and that sense of choice continues with 5. For the sniping, you can treat much of the game as a shooting gallery if you so choose. Find a good vantage point, take everyone out, and then go to the next one. Sniper Elite features a last known position feature similar to Splinter Cell Conviction, where once you fire off a loud weapon, the enemy will try to seek you out. If they have seen you and you broke line of sight, then you can escape, or even use this to your advantage. For the sniping, you can find a new vantage point, and use your last known position as bait for your enemies. You can set up a variety of traps and bombs to ensure your escape, or you can wait and hide for the heat to die down. Many times there are events that can cause sound in the environment that you can use to mask your loud sniper shots, or you can sabotage vehicles and machines to create that noise for you. Along with the sniping are the stealth mechanics. These feel like Splinter Cell in a World War II setting. Being in dark lighting and crouching increases your chances to stay hidden. Bushes and tall grass help to hide you completely. If you get close to an enemy, you can perform a takedown for quick kills. Now you also have your other firearms to aid you in stealth and open combat. Many of your weapons can be equipped with silencers, along with having a variety of different ammo types for different situations. For example, if an enemy is wearing a helmet, getting a headshot with a pistol with normal ammo might take 2 shots because of the helmet, whereas if you use armor-piercing rounds, then they'll probably go down in 1 hit. The third-person shooting feels the smoothest as it's ever felt in this series. A nice addition is how your pistols and machine guns can trigger the X-ray camera deaths. Now there are a bunch of improvements and additions I really like in 5. For one, the level of gun customization is now on the level of an Army of 2 game, as you find workbenches in each of the levels. These will unlock more parts for you to choose to equip. For example, the Thompson can be equipped with a variety of silencers and magazines depending on how you want your weapon to perform. Based on my short time with the game so far, I love these additions and it promotes a replay as you tackle an old stage with a new loadout. It also means that my machine gun will be different from my friend's machine gun. There is a new reload mechanic where if you hit reload again in a specific spot, you will reload faster. It is sort of like the reloading from the Gears series. Another interesting option are the non-lethal ammo types, and even the inclusion of a non-lethal takedown. I do like that there are options like this here, but I do not know the incentive of not killing everyone in the game. A really nice addition is how you can now aim in first person while using your pistols and machine guns, giving you more precision and making those stealthy headshots a lot easier. You have access to a focus mode that will highlight some of the enemies that are very close to you. The only downside is that you move really slow when it's activated. So there's plenty of unique weapons that you can find to give you additional choice and an advantage. I found an anti-vehicle sniper rifle with a high level of power, or an MG42 for more open combat. As you explore the level, you will unlock new starting positions for when you replay it. Secondary missions can sometimes be completed in a few different ways. Now for most of the combat, you can opt to choose how you want to tackle it, either through sniping, open combat, stealth, or a mixture of the 3. But some ways to complete objectives can be catered to a specific playstyle, so I had to destroy this big artillery gun. If I found the key, I could open up a door to complete the objective in a more silent manner, not alerting everyone around me, or I could just outright blow it up. These small touches add to the replay value as well. Something else to note is that the prior games for the Sniper Elite series were very plot focused as you were briefed on your mission and how it contributed to the bigger picture of the war. They were always narrated well with simple presentation. In 5, there seems to be a larger focus on a more cinematic approach to the cutscenes, with even more attention on the characters. This could only be something that is featured in the first mission, and I will know better after I complete the game. I have played the game for about 4 hours, and most of my time was spent on the first level. The first mission makes for a solid introduction to the game. I do like after the tutorial you get a huge piece of uninterrupted gameplay. Sniper Elite 5 leaves most of the choices up to the player, to figure out how you want to approach the maps. The first map has many interesting locations to fight in, from beaches, destroyed towns, fields, and a few enemy bases. The second level is set in a forest as you fight to a castle. Overall, I'm really enjoying my time with it, but I do have some concerns concerns that I want to make note of. One is that I find it hard to figure out how much of my silencers mask the sound of my shots. Many times I will kill someone with a silenced pistol, but another guy will hear it and want to investigate. It doesn't turn the guy into a full alert mode, but he will go in to investigate what's going on. I have used a few different silencers along with the silent ammo type, and usually I get the same result. So maybe I am missing something, or the game isn't providing enough information to the player for this. Also, there's no crouch sprinting like in Sniper Elite 4. You will fully sprint and then go back to crouching. I miss the crouch sprinting and I want it to come back. I had an instance of restarting a checkpoint and having soldiers far away get alerted to one of my actions, which didn't make any sense. Now, I've only played the first 2 campaign missions, so I cannot comment on the entire campaign or the other modes yet, but so far Sniper Elite 5 is at least looking to be really good. My plan is to do a full review later on. If you're interested in being notified of new videos, please hit the subscribe button and bell. And if you'd like to support the channel and get early access to content, please check out my Patreon. All of the links will be at the end of this video and within the description. And thank you very much for watching.